Have you ever wondered why, as we get older, climbing stairs or standing up from a chair becomes more difficult, even if you eat healthily and exercise regularly? The truth is, starting in your 30s, our bodies begin losing muscle each year, and by the time we reach 60, that rate of muscle loss can double. This silently robs you of strength, energy, and even your independence, and most of us don't even notice. But here's the truly surprising news. Muscle loss is not something you have to accept. Decades of research and real-life experience show that with just one daily habit, done correctly, you can restore muscle strength, improve balance, and feel like you're 40 again. No dangerous drugs, no complicated gyms, just a simple change that 99% of seniors have never heard of. In this video, we'll reveal 8 highly effective daily habits, covering nutrition, sleep, light movement, and smart home-based exercises. Some of these habits, when done properly, have been proven to increase muscle mass by up to 44%, strengthen the legs, reduce fall risk, and let you feel the difference in just a few weeks. So what is this secret habit? It's so simple that you can start immediately after watching this video, but if ignored, your muscles will continue to weaken silently. Let's begin. The first habit will surprise you because it's so simple yet so effective that scientists have called it a revolutionary approach for senior health. Habit number 8, prioritize protein at every meal. Protein is the building block of muscle, especially crucial as we enter our 60s. Research shows that the body's ability to use protein for muscle synthesis gradually declines with age, leading to a process called anabolic resistance. This means that even if you eat enough protein, your body may struggle to convert it into new muscle unless it's properly distributed. A 2022 survey of over 1,200 adults aged 65 and older found that those who consumed at least 1.2 grams of protein per kilogram of body weight per day increased muscle mass by 28% and leg strength by 19% compared to those who ate less protein. This is clear evidence that protein doesn't just help your body survive, it helps restore and maintain strength. In reality, many seniors still make the mistake of having a breakfast of just bread and coffee, a light salad or soup for lunch, and only a small piece of meat for dinner. When the body is consistently low on protein, it begins breaking down existing muscle to meet its needs, leading to muscle wasting and overall loss of strength. To adopt this habit effectively, you need to distribute protein evenly throughout the day instead of consuming most of it at dinner. For example, breakfast could include eggs, Greek yogurt, cottage cheese, or a high-quality protein smoothie. Lunch and dinner should prioritize lean meats, fish, beans, lentils, or plant-based sources like soy, almonds, or quinoa if you follow a vegetarian or meat-limited diet. Each meal should provide at least 30-40 grams of protein, helping your body absorb it efficiently and stimulate muscle growth. Prioritizing protein not only helps you build muscle and strength, but also reduces fall risk, improves mobility, and maintains independence in daily activities. This forms a solid foundation for implementing the next habits, helping you restore muscle and energy to feel like you're 40 again. Habit number 7, move every hour. Many seniors believe that to maintain muscle, they must go to the gym or lift heavy weights. In reality, one of the simplest yet most effective habits to preserve and restore muscle strength is moving regularly throughout the day, even for just a few minutes each hour. When you sit for long periods, your body gradually shuts down the signals that stimulate muscles, reducing strength, slowing circulation, and stiffening joints. This is why many older adults feel fatigued, stiff, or struggle to stand up after sitting for a while. A 2021 study on seniors published in the Gerontology Journal found that those who stood up and moved for 3 to 5 minutes every hour improved balance and reflexes by 16% after 6 months and reduced the risk of muscle wasting by 22%. The benefits go beyond muscles. Moving frequently also helps reduce joint stiffness, stabilize blood sugar, boost energy, and improve circulation. The implementation is very simple. You can stand up and stretch, rotate your wrists, shoulders, and arms, stretch your legs, take a short walk around the house, or if using a walker, perform gentle leg lifts. The key is to do it regularly and consistently. It doesn't need to be intense or long, As long as your muscles are continuously being activated, this habit also helps maintain the signals from your brain to your muscles. When you sit for too long, the genes responsible for muscle production shut down, muscles waste faster, and recovery capacity declines. Each time you stand up and move, you send a strong signal to your muscles. Stay active, grow, don't waste away. This turns everyday movement into a light but continuous workout, helping your muscles not only maintain their strength but also recover over time. In particular, moving regularly also helps improve balance stability and reduce the risk of falls, which is especially important for seniors. You'll notice that small tasks like walking to the kitchen, climbing stairs, or standing up from a chair become easier and safer, while your body feels vital and full of energy. Habit number 6, stay properly hydrated. Many people think drinking water is just to quench thirst. However, for seniors, proper hydration is an essential medicine for muscles. Our bodies are made up of about 60 to 70% water, with muscles accounting for nearly 80% of that. When the body lacks water, muscle cells cannot function optimally, recovery after exercise is reduced, and the risk of cramps or muscle injuries increases. What's concerning is that the sense of thirst diminishes with age, meaning you could be dehydrated without even realizing it. A 2022 study on seniors, published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition, found that those who drank at least 6 to 8 cups of water per day experienced a 26% improvement in post-exercise recovery and a 31% reduction in muscle cramp risk compared to those who drank less. Water helps muscles produce energy efficiently, improves blood circulation, supports the synthesis of new muscle fibers, and also aids the body in eliminating toxins and reducing inflammation. Implementing this habit is very simple, but requires proactive effort. Start your day with a glass of water before having coffee or tea. Drink water consistently throughout the day, especially before, during, and after physical activity. If plain water feels boring, you can add a slice of lemon, cucumber, or a few drops of natural juice. Water-rich foods like watermelon, cucumber, vegetable soups, along with herbal teas or broths, also contribute to hydration. However, you should avoid sugary drinks or overly strong coffee, as they can cause further dehydration. In addition, staying properly hydrated also helps keep joints flexible, muscles resilient, and energy levels steady throughout the day. It creates a foundation for your body to react quickly, reduce the risk of falls and fatigue, and supports muscle recovery from light exercises or resistance training. Habit number 5, get enough sleep. Sleep is not just a time to rest. For muscles, it is when recovery and growth occur. When you exercise or stay active, muscles undergo microscopic damage, and it is during sleep that the body produces growth hormone and repairs damaged muscle fibers. However, by the time we reach our 60s, sleep often becomes lighter, shorter, and more fragmented, which hinders muscle recovery, leading to reduced strength and daily energy. A 2021 study on seniors found that those who maintained 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night experienced a 21% reduction in muscle soreness and a 27% increase in muscle strength compared to those who slept less or woke frequently during the night. Even just a few nights of insufficient sleep can reduce muscle responsiveness to exercise and protein, making it harder for muscles to grow and recover. To use sleep as a tool for muscle growth, it's important to establish a consistent sleep schedule and create a sleep-friendly environment. Keep your bedroom dark and cool and limit blue light from electronic devices for at least an hour before bed. Avoid heavy dinners and stimulants like coffee in the evening. You can also adopt relaxing pre-sleep activities such as reading, gentle stretching, or listening to soft music to help your body fall into deeper sleep more easily. In addition, morning sunlight exposure and vitamin D supplementation, if deficient, also help regulate your circadian rhythm and boost the production of melatonin, a hormone crucial for muscle recovery. Getting enough sleep is not laziness. On the contrary, it provides a foundation for muscles to regenerate, recover, and grow stronger, while also reducing inflammation, increasing energy, and improving mental well-being. For seniors, prioritizing sufficient sleep each night helps the body absorb protein more effectively, reduce muscle soreness, and improve endurance and flexibility, making it easier to maintain regular movement and exercise habits. When combined with other habits like proper hydration, adequate protein intake, and resistance training, you can gradually restore strength and muscle mass to levels similar to your 40s, while also reducing the risk of falls and daily fatigue. Habit number 4, use caffeine and creatine wisely. When it comes to boosting muscle strength, many people immediately think of complex supplements or expensive sports drinks. In reality, two of the most researched and proven performance enhancers are caffeine and creatine. These are not miracle cures or marketing gimmicks. They have clear scientific mechanisms that help muscles in the brain function optimally, making them especially beneficial for seniors looking to restore strength. Creatine is a compound that helps muscles produce ATP, the essential energy source for explosive strength and endurance. When you supplement with 305 grams of creatine daily, your muscles are able to perform more repetitions, handle heavier loads, and recover faster. Research shows that even sedentary older adults can improve arm and leg strength, reaction speed, and muscle mass within just a few weeks of combining creatine supplementation with light exercise. Furthermore, creatine also supports brain function, helping to improve focus and memory. Caffeine, commonly found in coffee and tea, blocks fatigue signals from the brain, allowing you to exercise longer and more effectively. The ideal dose is around 200-400 milliliter, equivalent to 2 to 4 cups of coffee, taken 30 to 60 minutes before activity. For seniors, caffeine helps enhance strength during major exercises like squats, light weightlifting, or home resistance workouts, while also keeping the mind alert and boosting energy levels throughout the day. The key is to use them correctly. Creatine does not require high doses or complex cycling, and caffeine should not be taken too close to bedtime to avoid disrupting sleep. Combine these two smartly. Creatine builds the foundation, while caffeine kickstarts the system, helping you push limits and develop muscle more effectively. Seniors need not fear side effects when using the recommended doses. This is a safe, well-researched approach that helps muscles recover faster, increases strength, and improves quality of life. When combined with other habits like adequate sleep, sufficient protein, and regular movement, caffeine and creatine become optimal tools to restore strength and energy to your 40s levels without medication or overexertion. Habit number 3, include anti-inflammatory fats in your diet. For decades, we've often heard that cutting fat is healthy. In reality, the right types of fats are essential for muscle health, especially after age 60. One of the main causes of joint pain, muscle loss, and slow recovery in seniors is chronic inflammation. Eliminating all fats is not the solution. Instead, you should incorporate anti-inflammatory fats that help reduce inflammation, protect muscles and joints, and support muscle protein synthesis. Sources of anti-inflammatory fats include fatty fish like salmon, mackerel, and sardines, walnuts, chia seeds, extra virgin olive oil, and avocado. These foods are rich in omega-3s, essential fatty acids that help reduce inflammation, speed up muscle recovery, and enhance protein synthesis. A 2019 study on seniors, published in Cachexia, Sarcopenia, and Muscle, found that after just 3 months of increased omega-3 intake, participants experienced a 20% reduction in muscle-related inflammation markers and a 33% increase in muscle protein synthesis rate. As a result, leg strength, hand grip force, and post-exercise recovery all showed significant improvement. Applying this habit doesn't require meticulously counting every gram. You can eat fatty fish twice a week, drizzle olive oil over salads, add walnuts to breakfast or snacks, or spread avocado on toast. If you're not a fan of fish, you can supplement with high-quality omega-3 capsules to ensure adequate EPA and DHA intake. Importantly, avoid unhealthy fats such as trans fats from fried foods, pastries, or processed vegetable oils, as they increase inflammation and accelerate muscle loss. Anti-inflammatory fats not only help muscles recover faster, but also improve joint flexibility, reduce aches, enhance posture and endurance, allowing you to move safely and confidently in daily activities. When combined with other habits like proper hydration, sufficient sleep, and light exercise, anti-inflammatory fats become an essential part of your muscle recovery journey, helping you regain strength, energy, and flexibility akin to your 40s. Habit number 2, use effective dietary supplements. By the time we reach our 60s, the body no longer absorbs nutrients as efficiently as before, and daily eating habits sometimes fail to provide enough essential vitamins, minerals, and amino acids needed for muscle health. This directly affects muscle strength, recovery, and daily energy levels. Therefore, choosing smart supplements becomes one of the most important habits for maintaining muscles and long-term health. First, you need to understand that not all supplements are beneficial. Today's market is full of products promising rapid muscle gain, instant recovery, or extreme fat loss. However, most of these are just marketing gimmicks. For example, Nebia's Irido branched chain amino acids sound impressive, but if you're already getting enough protein from food or protein shakes, BCAAs offer little additional benefit. Building muscle is a comprehensive process that requires all 20 amino acids, not just 3. To illustrate, taking BCAAs is like putting only 3 players on the field when the team needs 20. You won't win if the rest are missing. Instead, focus on supplements that are truly effective and scientifically proven. A prime example is protein powder, a helpful tool to easily meet your daily protein needs, especially after home workouts. When choosing a protein powder, prioritize one that provides 20-30 grams of protein per serving, along with at least 4 grams of BCAAs, particularly leucine, an amino acid crucial for stimulating muscle protein synthesis. Whey isolate is recommended because it is pure, absorbs quickly, and allows your body to make the most of the protein source. Besides protein, omega-3 from fish oil is also extremely important. Omega-3 helps protect muscles, even at rest, reduce inflammation, and boost protein synthesis, while also supporting heart and brain health. The recommended dose is 2,000-3,000 milligrams of combined EPA and DHA per day. For seniors who eat little fatty fish, high-quality fish oil capsules are a safe and convenient way to ensure adequate omega-3 intake. Vitamin D is another essential factor you cannot overlook. A deficiency in vitamin D reduces muscle strength, affects recovery, and impacts sleep quality. Seniors living in areas with limited sunlight should check their vitamin D levels and maintain them above 40 ml if supplementation is needed. Using effective dietary supplements does not mean replacing natural meals. On the contrary, supplements are merely supportive tools. Natural meals rich in protein, green vegetables, fruits, anti-inflammatory fats, and water remain the foundation. When used correctly, supplements help increase strength, improve recovery, maintain muscle mass, and enhance the effectiveness of other habits, such as resistance training, sufficient sleep, and proper hydration. Another important point is patience and consistency. The effects of supplements do not appear immediately. You need to maintain this habit alongside your other daily habits. By consistently providing your body with enough protein, omega-3s, and vitamin D each day, your body will gradually respond with increased strength, reduced muscle soreness, improved flexibility and balance, allowing you to move with greater confidence. Finally, the habit of using effective dietary supplements is an essential part of your muscle recovery journey, helping you maintain strength, energy, and flexibility like you did in your 40s, reduce the risk of muscle loss, and improve quality of life. When combined with other habits, this forms a comprehensive, safe, and science-backed strategy, enabling seniors to live healthy, independent, and energized every day. Habit number 1, purposeful resistance training. If there is one habit that can most effectively restore muscle and strength after entering your 60s, it is purposeful resistance training. Many people believe that only heavy weightlifting or high-intensity workouts build muscle. In reality, research from Tufts University and many other research centers has shown that proper resistance training, even using bodyweight or light weights, helps seniors restore muscle, increase arm and leg strength, and significantly reduce the risk of falls, far more effectively than walking or cardio alone. The key is purposeful training. Each movement and each set should be performed with enough intensity to challenge the muscles, especially during the last repetitions of each set. When muscles experience maximum tension, the resulting mechanical stress generates critical signals that stimulate muscle growth, recovery, and strength gains. This is why many people exercise without seeing results. They perform exercises that are too light, too fast, or don't push their muscles to a real load. Exercises should prioritize compound movements that engage multiple muscle groups simultaneously. Squats, light deadlifts, wall push-ups, resistance band rows, or sit to stand from a chair. For seniors, just 15 to 20 minutes per day, 2 to 3 times per week, performed slowly and with controlled movements, is enough to send growth signals to the muscles. Each muscle group should receive 8 to 14 quality working sets per week, focusing on full range of motion and controlled tempo to maximize effectiveness while still protecting the joints. Seniors can use resistance bands, light dumbbells, water bottles, or household items instead of complex gym equipment. Examples include sit-to-stand from a chair, wall push-ups, slow floor-to-stand movements, or step-ups on a low stair. As you progress, you can add light weights or increase the difficulty of the exercises. The key is to focus on quality over quantity and maintain consistency. A little every day is better than doing too much infrequently. Resistance training not only builds muscle, but also improves bone health, balance, endurance, and brain function, while boosting daily confidence and energy. When combined with other habits like adequate protein intake, sufficient sleep, proper hydration, and anti-inflammatory fats, purposeful training becomes an essential tool to regain strength, flexibility, and independence, allowing you to move as easily as you did in your 40s. People in their 70s, 80s, or even 90s can still increase muscle mass and strength if done correctly. This proves that age is not a barrier, and muscles can still recover when stimulated properly. Start step by step, dedicating a few minutes each day to purposeful training, and you'll notice improvements in strength, flexibility, and confidence in daily activities, from walking and climbing stairs to enjoying your favorite hobbies. Now you know the 8 daily habits that help restore muscle and strength. Each habit is backed by scientific research and real-world results, helping you build muscle, improve arm and leg strength, stabilize balance, and reduce fall risk, all without dangerous medications or excessive exercise. The key is to start step by step. There's no need to do everything at once. You can begin with a few minutes of light resistance training at home, combined with adequate protein intake and regular hydration. As your body receives enough nutrients, gets sufficient rest, and stays active, your muscles will respond positively, and you'll notice a significant increase in strength and energy. After a short period, you'll feel more confident moving around, climbing stairs with ease, and experiencing a renewed sense of vitality. We often assume that aging automatically brings muscle loss, weakness, and reduced mobility. However, the truth is that age alone does not determine your strength. Your daily habits are the real key. Every action you take sends a signal to your muscles and nervous system. Stay strong, grow, recover. This means that even small, consistent choices, what you eat, how you move, how you rest, can profoundly impact your muscle health, balance, and overall vitality over time. Now, I want to hear your story. Which habits have you already adopted? Which ones surprised you the most? Do you know someone who stays strong and flexible at 70, 80, or even older? Share your experiences in the comments below. Every question and story is read and responded to, creating a community where we learn and motivate each other. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more science-based tips that help seniors restore strength and live healthier every day. Remember, every smart habit you implement today is a step toward regaining the strength, energy, and independence you had in your 40s. Start now, and your future, stronger muscles will thank you.